Hello everyone. This is probably the first YouTube video I've made in like a decade, so bear with me if it's a little awkward. But I've been wanting to make a Monster High doll collection video for probably about 6 to 8 months now, and every time I say that I'm gonna do it, I don't wind up doing it. And I think my collection's at a point where it would actually be interesting to talk about and show you guys. So let's just dive right in. I think at a later time I'll make a video like a comprehensive doll collection because I have about 50 dolls. But for today I wanted to show you just some of my rarest, most expensive, and coolest dolls that I own. So I'm gonna start out with probably my lesser cool dolls and move towards like some of the more impressive ones. So the first ones I'm gonna show you are Iris. This is I Heart Fashion Iris Clops. Even though she's not one of the craziest dolls ever, I just love the story of how I got her. Back in like 2016, 2017, when Monster High doll collecting wasn't as popular as it is now, you could find a lot of these in thrift stores. And I actually found this one at a thrift store. She didn't have her shoes at the time, but she came the way she did, with a different pair of shoes. She's actually in really great condition. Like her hair, she still has her earrings. I just love this doll so much, and I love the fact that I got her probably for like $5 back then. And in the same vein, I also got my Cupid from the thrift store a couple years ago. And, well, I mean, now it's probably getting close to like 8 or 9 years ago. But yeah, she's just one of my favorite dolls. I think my mom actually found this one for me, which is another reason why I like hold her so dear to my heart. One day, I will figure out how to restyle her hair into the way that it's supposed to look. But, you know, for now, she's probably like $5, so you really can't complain. While we're on the subject of dolls that I got for a really good deal, we have River Styx. I didn't get her complete like this. I wound up buying her with missing her bow in the back and then the staff. And then not that long ago, I actually found a River that was missing everything besides the bow and the staff. So I wound up just buying that doll, reselling the nude doll, and then taking the accessories that I needed off of it. So I think altogether I wound up paying maybe like $35 for this doll. All accessories included, just because I got really lucky that one time. And I love the Haunted line, and she's one of my favorite dolls from this line. But she doesn't come close to Haunted Rochelle's place in my heart. I'm sure you can tell if you're looking in the background, I'm like an avid Rochelle collector. I own almost every single Rochelle doll that's ever came out. The only ones I don't have are Dance Class, Ghoul Chat, and then the new Fang Boat Rochelle. I don't really love the new Fang Boat Rochelle, but I'll probably wind up getting her just because she's like a special edition Rochelle. But I don't know. There's just something about this doll, and it's not just because it's rare that like, is it even rare? I know a lot of the time collectors will like say something is rare, but it's really just not rare. People just jack the price up. So in my brain I associate, you know, $200 doll with rare. But I don't really get why she's so much higher price than the other ones. I heard that she was exclusive to Europe, and then I heard that she was exclusive to Walmart. So, I don't know, she sparks joy. While we're on the subject of doll lines that I really just adore, I have to talk about Freak du Chic. These dolls are some of the prettiest ones I think they've ever made, and this is just a common sentiment among the entire community, I feel. So I have Freak du Chic Twyla. Don't have a stand for this doll, so bear with me. She's not wearing her right shoes. I think she's wearing Mousadie's shoes here. But I do have her stilts. Once I find her shoes, I'll be able to complete her, which will be really nice because I don't really like Twyla's original design, but this doll, I think, like, it just speaks to me. Like, she's so cute. And I love that she's shorter than the rest of the dolls. I actually didn't know that about her until I got this one in hand, which was a cute little surprise. Another doll from Freak du Chic that I just think is incredible is Honey Swamp. I mean, like, oh, sorry, everything's backwards on the webcam. This doll is just amazing. I like her original design, but I almost feel like this is like a way more successful version of that design. I feel like the purple hair in contrast with her blue skin like just suits her much more. And then we have this little like balloon dog purse. Like, this is just a win for me. I love this doll. I also have Claudine. Please, like, don't look at her hair. It's got such bad glue seepage, and I'm like not the kind of collector who's ever figured out how to fix that. Also, like I said, she's in pretty rough shape. She has some stains, but I still love her. I actually have her card and her pet. You can see in the back, right there, I have all the cards for the Freak du Chic dolls. And I have her pet, which I know is pretty hard to get as far as this doll is concerned, which would be really nice. Once I get her hoop, she'll be complete and I'll be happy. While we're on this subject of Freak du Chic dolls, I mean, I have to show like everyone's favorite Freak du Chic Rochelle. Let me see if I can get her in the camera. Sorry, it's a little dusty. I love this doll. I think that this is just incredible. Once I found out that this swing existed, I mean, I just had to have it. I just think that it's so unique. I know there are other like playset pieces that have come with dolls before that are kind of, you know, similarly unique, but in particular, this is just mind-blowing. This Rochelle, I think, is my favorite Rochelle doll of all time. I just think her face is gorgeous. The makeup they gave her. So I went out and I got myself a second one because I wanted to give her her own outfit. I actually saw somebody post this outfit in one of the Monster High groups I follow, and I recreated it myself. It was, I think, like Etsy these pieces come from, and I put an OG Rochelle headband on her, and I just think, I don't know, when it comes to dolls that you can do customs on, like Freak du Chic Rochelle is just one of the best, especially if you can tame her hair down from that mess that it usually is. While Rochelle is probably my favorite Monster High character of all time, I also do really love Draculaura. Just aesthetically, I find her character to be a bit annoying in the shows and movies, but she has a lot of really incredible dolls, and one of the best ones, I think, is Forbidden Love Draculaura. I did sell Claude. I'll get into that later. I don't really like Claude's boy character design. I'm very choosy with my mansters, but this doll is just insane. I wound up getting a lot, which was, it was just this huge plastic storage bin full of nude Monster High dolls, basically, and brats, and it was like $75. I bought it essentially sight unseen because they wouldn't let you dig through the bin before purchasing it. Luckily, like when I started unwrapping the dolls and like piecing things together, it wound up being like all the original Monster High dolls. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I have like, you know, Cleo, Deuce, Schoolia, all of them. They all had gold elastics and they had like 80% of their original parts, and she was part of it. But who else was part of it was original gold elastic Draculaura with basically all her accessories. She's only missing one earring, and you know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. I'm not a crazy completionist like some people are. Like, I probably wouldn't get the earring unless it just came across my way, but I was lucky enough that she had everything else. All I had to do was buy the skirt, and yeah, she even came with her stand, which was a really nice treat. Now, I did say I would save the best for last, so the two rarest and probably coolest dolls in my entire collection are Valentine and Genie. I actually only wanted Valentine originally, and I was after this doll pretty much since I started collecting, just because I watched Why Do Ghouls Fall in Love, and he's such a cool character. But, you know, I watched 13 Wishes too, and I do like Genie. I just didn't like her nearly as much as I liked Valentine. So what was going on for a long time is that I was looking for a really good deal on just Valentine, and I wound up finding an incredible deal for both of them, but the seller was only willing to sell them in a bundle, so I said screw it, and I bought it. I had recently sold a new in-box 2-pack of the Ghoul Chat Rochelle and Katrine, and I had about $170 lying around from the sale of that. So it only cost me about $100 more than that. I think in total it was like $270 after shipping. Like girl math, I think I only paid $100 for these dolls because, you know, I had the credit from Ghoul Chat. But either way, it was an incredible deal. I mean, if you know what these dolls go for individually, it's pretty insane. When I first got them, I was like, I'm just gonna sell Genie right away before I get attached to her and recoup my money. But unfortunately, I think I'm already attached to this doll. I mean, she's just so pretty, and she did come with her like tail attachment and her little lamp too. I have to get those out of storage, but yeah, right now I just have her sitting on the shelf with my wrong way. It's this shelf over here. I have her sitting over there with all the Freak du Chic dolls just because I think she fits the color palette over there better. It's like blue and green and purple. So yeah, I mean, that was just a highlight of some of the cooler dolls in my collection. If you guys had any questions or you wanted me to do a full doll collection tour, I'd be down to do that. I figured just for the sake of this video, I would only show, you know, the crazy stuff in my collection. Let me know what your favorite character is in the comments and a holy grail that you haven't been able to get yet. I would say right now I'm on the hunt for Newspaper Club Draculaura and Freak du Chic Draculaura, and a holy grail that I'll probably never get. can't even say that because I felt that way about these dolls for such a long time. But if I saw a Haute Couture Draculaura for a good price, I probably wouldn't pass up on it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and hopefully I will make another one of these before the next 10 years are over.